With it, Rodney Stuckey covering. Holiday dishes to Bogut, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the shot is good from Stuckey.
Well, I tell you what, it seems as though Portland is always good at home. It was 2007 when they last had a losing record in this building. Even when they're down overall, they're always tough at home.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And unfortunately, guys, for Portland, they didn't have home court advantage in the playoffs. As great as they were at home all year, it could have made a big difference for them in the postseason.
And guys, for Drew Holiday last season was a tale of two halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for Drew. He couldn't shake an injury to his lower right leg, and as a result, had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
And Beverly kicks to Carroll. And Holiday has it in the corner. A beautiful reverse layup. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Stuckey with it. 8 points his last outing. Nato. No good on that last second attempt there. In a pretty tight line.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of... And that'll do it for now, as the second half of our game is about...
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Some great play by Damian Lillard tonight. He has 9 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Ryan Anderson out there with Festus Ezeli. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist for Moutier. Cousins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. Lillard outside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Lee with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Moutier. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Phoenix looked to be on the verge of making it back into the playoffs last season. Ultimately, though, Greg, they faltered in the second half of the year.
Yeah, it was a 3-team race. And after coming up short in 14, the Suns had the edge early. As you said, Kevin, they simply couldn't keep things going in the second half of the season.
And the Suns call time.
You know, guys, the Suns went from the 8th seed to finishing 10th in the West. I mean, it would have been a tough task for them to stay in the race, particularly after all the trades. I mean, their team was in transition.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He was intent on running the offense through DeMarcus Cousins. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And when you shake up a roster, as the Suns did last year, it's hard to keep pace. They ended 6 games back of that final playoff spot, but that all happened after they decided to shake things up.
Now, here's Moutier. Not a lot of room. Lee against Korver. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Evans. And that one comes up a bit short. Trailblazers trail by 3. The 3 from Korver, and he gets it to go. Korver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, partner, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here.
Lillard attacking. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Over in the corner, Lillard. No good. Some solid defense from Ibaka. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
So for the Trailblazers, Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. Damari Carroll comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lillard. Iguodala, the pass to Cousins. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 5th on the list, DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, he had a terrific year last year, consistent, and ended up being one of the best scorers in the league.
Now Beverley. There's the pass to Bogut.
Oh, my goodness. I did not.
Back to Beverley. Stolen. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's O'Quinn. Got a piece of it. They get it back. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Lyles checked in for Phoenix. And a wide open look for Iguodala. But they get it back. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Parsons, and he makes good on the layup.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Suns lead by 3. Nato, defended by Beverley. There's a screen. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lyles, no good.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Stuckey against Beverley. Here's Parsons. Corver dishes to Carroll. Beverly against Stuckey. And it's Beverly missing. 3-on-3. Here's Iguodala. It's deflected. That's a 2 from Corver. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a monster shot to close out.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Portland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Lee. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Ibaka. Then it's Moutier, and it's Evans in at the small forward. Here's Lillard. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Moutier. Lillard with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And here are the Suns now. Moutier kicks to Ibaka. Goes back up. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Ibaka's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Phoenix. Lillard, right side. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Lillard again missing. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Lee. Holiday with the block. Takes a 3. Here's Azili. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the Suns call time here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's head coach address his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Lillard outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark.